Well, it's happened, and Mercedes has asked for a right to review the incident towards the tail end of the Sao Paulo Grand Prix between Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen. And in this video, I'm going to talk about that a little bit, why it's different to other kinds of right to review we've heard recently, and why this one could actually lead to something. So let's just start off with the basics. What is this? Essentially, Mercedes is saying that with Verstappen's on board, this was evidence that wasn't available to the stewards at the time of their original verdict. So what they have to do is go, okay, here's the new evidence, let's make a verdict based off of it. And they can decide whether Verstappen is guilty or not of any kind of error. I reckon they're more likely to go for leave the track gain an advantage instead of the forcing another driver off the track game. I reckon that's the one that's more likely for Mercedes to stick, because Hamilton was ahead on corner entry, Verstappen was ahead on corner exit, and in the middle of that, Verstappen went off the track, forcing Hamilton to be off the track. Whether or not Lewis was going to make the corner, that's another debate, one that the FIA should really be lending itself to in these kinds of discussions. But what sets it apart from other rights to review? I mean, what ones can we think of? We can think of, for example, Silverstone this year. We can think of Ferrari 2019 in Canada, potentially some bits to do with the Ferrari engine towards the tail end of 2019. But the big ones would be Canada and Silverstone. And for those of you who don't remember, in 2019, Sebastian Vettel lost the Canadian Grand Prix due to a penalty applied after he unsafely rejoined the track and nearly caused a collision between himself and Lewis Hamilton. And yeah, what that appeal was from Ferrari was, oh, Karun Chandhok said this on the telly, so because he said that Seb couldn't do any better, he shouldn't be given a penalty. And the FIA were like, that's no new evidence specific to the case, so it got thrown out. And with Red Bull this year, it was Silverstone where Hamilton and Verstappen collided, and Red Bull submitted data from Albon driving around Silverstone a bunch of times the day after. And again, FIA went, well, this was from the incident itself, so it doesn't make any kind of case. But this one is evidence from the incident itself, evidence that F1 did not have the opportunity to look at. Now why they didn't, we don't know. I mean, look at Monza, when Hamilton and Verstappen came together, the footage was everywhere. Silverstone, the footage was everywhere. So why not here? I don't know. Don't think we'll get to the bottom of it. It's probably something to do with bandwidth though. But yeah, what do I reckon? Well, I reckon it's more likely Merck are going to go for leaving the track in an advantage than forcing a rival off. I reckon that's more likely to stick, and I think it's 50-50 whether or not it leads to a penalty or whether it leads to no further action. All I know is it's likely we'll find out the next day or so, because Mercedes have already been told that they're to head up to the stewards at the start of the Grand Prix weekend to go and talk to them about this. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Should they just leave it be, or do you think they actually have a case? Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.